My name is Jawwaad Akbar Muhammad. If you're into martial arts movies, there was a movie called The 36th Chamber. And we put that concept along with the idea of the university. We wanted to put it in like a school setting, a university setting, where you get a syllabus and you would see your courses up front, and you would go from course to course. In this case, it was chamber to chamber, and you would learn something in each chamber, and you would loosely stated master that chamber before you move to the next chamber. I started a dojo because I love teaching. The philosophical aspects are really life concepts. And if you can adhere to those concepts of combat and you put them into your life, you'll find that your life goes a lot smoother and a lot easier. You will not be in a whole lot of situations that people find themselves in because of little things and problems and stuff. So when you train in the arts, it kind of teaches you self-control, mental control. You look at the world differently. There are many different denominations of martial arts, and when you just have one part of it, I think you lose essence. So we try to bring it all back together in the 36th Chamber. So, what works, works. We're not dealing with a specific style per se. Our root style is called Kenpo. But then we branch off of that because to me, everything is Kenpo. It's just a matter of how you look at it. I started training way back in 1973 or 4. I started training because I was not a fighter. My concept was I was pretty good at running. But if you caught me after the first block, I was in trouble. So I needed to learn how to fight. My rank in the 36th Chamber is Master only because I designed the curriculum. I have a 7th degree in the International Hawaiian Federation of Kenpo. I have a 5th degree in the World Kenpo Federation. In the beginning, the reason I trained, like I say, was for to learn to fight, which is why everybody comes to training initially, I'm sure. But over the years, it's the philosophy that has struck me and changed my life. So now every day, it has affected my life to the point that I live this every day. I fight every day. I go to war every day. I do battle every day. I use the principles that I've learned in my training to live my life. So where other people struggle with certain things in life, I walk through them with ease because of my training. And I'm not saying, of course, the physical part when I say I fight every day. It's very mental, it's very spiritual. I use a lot of the principles, again, that I was telling you about because the principles are really life principles. They're not necessarily combat principles, they're life principles. And so I can use them every day, turning a situation. When I say turning, and from a physical standpoint, what it means is when the energy comes at me, when somebody punches, instead of blocking or stopping or interfering with the action, I simply yield and marry it and turn it, okay? I use that same principle in a financial experience, in a emotional experience. I can use it at work, I can use it with my spouse, I can use it with friends, same thing. That way, rather than having a confrontation, you avoid the confrontation by turning the situation. So that's just one of the principles. Two things for me is very important in training. Most people, again, they come for the bang bang, the fight. They want to be the baddest person walking the streets. For me, that's not what it's about. Because you can be, as I call it, walking death. But in your lifetime, how many times will you use that? I think the best takeaway is the mental and the spiritual aspect and the principles that you can use in your life. because you're going to use that every single day. You may not get in a physical altercation, but maybe once or twice in your life. But you're going to use life, everyday life, every day. And so the stuff that you take away from training that would help you do that would be more beneficial. So that's most important to me.
Have fun with it, good.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it nice and slow.
Yeah, pan around that. Yeah, pan around that. Stop. Yeah.
Hold on.
I got doing that Spike Lee.
Yeah.
Can't be in the sun.
Yeah, it's gonna make it everything black out.
Oh, man. We said like you were instructed, not instructed.
What I don't like is that light in the back from the mirror. It's kind of blurry.